Hello everyone, it's Sunday. You know what that means. Time for another confessions video. That's right. This is confessions number 36, still part 3. I'm the host of these confessions videos. Hello everyone, my name's Mr. Ozzy Bros. I hope you're having a great day. As for me, I'm having a good day. As you know, I usually don't complain much, and we usually go into the archives of my past, if you will. And we're going to dive into that a little bit anyways, into the current present. My friend Major come here today at Wendy's, and we had a little talk, and I know I told everybody in some posts and maybe in some videos that I was thinking about leaving. After talking with him, I decided that, and this is a current thing in this convention video too, I've decided to stay here, at least for now anyways. It wasn't that I was running from anything, but he wisened me up a little bit. He said, this is pretty much a nationwide thing, how people are getting today, Ozzy. He said, it's not just here. He said, where are you wanting to go? You want to go back to Oklahoma? I said, well, I was thinking about going back there, but I didn't, I wasn't going to live there. But after talking with him and everything, I decided to stay here. I could have it a lot worse, and I know that too, and I could. I don't have it that bad here anyways. That's not why I was wanting to leave, but trying to stay within kind of the past too. I never was the one that wanted to run away from anything anyways. In my even years ago, I didn't want to run away from anything, but today I felt the need that if any of my family was around and alive today, I would give them an apology. I would say I'm sorry, because I know at a late age in life, at 52, I got hooked on a drug and a drink. And I would tell them, I'm so sorry for that. And I know you are ashamed of me. And they would be. They would have been. Because I was always a pretty strong-willed person, even though I was depressed all them years. I didn't get hooked on a drug and a drink. They knew that about me. But they would have been. But being said, how there's no future in the past if you stay there, and I don't stay there. I don't go to graveyards to visit my family that are buried there, because the simple fact, it would just be so depressing for me. So that's why I don't go. I'm not telling you not to go. If that makes you feel better after you go visit a loved one at a grave, then you go do that. But for me, I don't do that. There's no future in it. Yeah, if I'd have went to Oklahoma, I would have visited my empty grave and my wife's grave. But, it would have been, a depressing time. I don't want to go there. I try to avoid triggers. That's just me. And that would trigger kind of a bad state of depression if I would have strutted all the way there just to see her grave and my empty grave beside her, my uncle, a bunch of others that's buried up there. There's no future in it for me. Now, I believe this way. It's okay to go back and think about your past, but don't dwell there. That's where I messed up in life. I dwelled there, and I seen no future whatsoever. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I get a little sad, but I tell the old man upstairs, you take a hold of it, because I can't deal with it, and he does. Sometimes right away, sometimes not right away. But I don't get in the gutter depression because I know better. Just like sometimes someone might make me a little angry. I might tell them what I think, but I don't stay angry. That's where you lose. I lost a battle when it came to anger and depression. I don't lose that battle anymore. Sometimes it hits me, but I knock it away, so to speak. But I think my family, if any of them was alive, they would be proud of how everybody's took a liking to me in shape and doing the things I'm doing. But they would say, yeah, we are so ashamed of you. At 52, you got hooked on a drug and a drink. You knew how we all were. And then you tried your darndest to stay away from that field. And then at 52, you did. They would say that they was ashamed of me. And I could not blame them. And I couldn't. If I went to the graves to visit my family, that's what I would do. I would just say, look, I'm so sorry that I know that y'all know how I turned out at 52. And then I would turn around and walk away. I wouldn't stay there. I never could stay at a gravesite to visit family in life. I just never could. I just couldn't do it. I still can't. I know that their bodies, a lot of them are entombed there in the graves, but their spirits are not there. They're up in heaven, you know. So I'm down here still. The good Lord still wants me to do His work, and when He sees fit, He's going to take me on home. That's all I'm trying to do, folks. I'm just trying to reserve me a place up there. I know I sin every day, and I do, and I ask the good Lord every night to forgive me of my sins, because I know I'm a sinner. And I just hope and pray that when I die for the final time, that He says, job pretty well done, son, come on home. Because that's what I'm trying to do here. He works through me out here on these streets. It's not me. It's truly Him. And that's who it's been from the get-go. And that's who it'll be when it's over with me. So, I've been thinking about others today, but this is what I think about them. I think of their smiles like my mom taught me. I think of my mom's smile. I can think of the PTSD moments with them, but I tend to try not to think about that. We can't help what we think subconsciously. I think we can help what we think consciously. If you're thinking that type of thought, no matter what that thought is, you can think of something else if you choose. I choose. I wish that they could see me now, but I know in heaven they're not looking down. They're all children up there. So I know if I get to go to heaven, when I die, I'll be a little boy. I never got to be that little boy down here. From 5 up, I had to babysit my mother and stepdad because they were acting like a couple of young teenagers, if you will. So I will get to be that kid, hopefully, when I die. Now, it's up to Him. It's not up to me if I get to go, and I hope I get to. But anyways, my wife, if she was alive, I would tell her how sorry I am, because she knew how I was too. She knew I didn't, I wasn't hooked on a drug or a drink. I would apologize to her family, everybody, and I guess I'm kind of doing that right now. I'm clean and sober today. I was only addicted to a drug and drink for 4 years. I just gave in on life and gave up because I couldn't deal with life on life's terms anymore, but I couldn't deal with death on death's terms anymore. And still, to this day, some deaths are affecting me. I learned of a couple of them last night. So, but I have to accept the things I cannot change, and I do that, like a lot of you do. But that doesn't mean we have to like it, but it's better if we do. So, when someone passes away, it's final, that's true. But their spirits are up there, and you can't change what happened. You can only accept it and either like it and think, well, now they're in a better place. And that's what I truly try to do. We're all just dying to live and living to die. And that's just how it is. With me, that's the same way. I'm just living to die and I'm dying to live. If that makes any sense. And if I've made any sense in this confessions video. But I want to thank everybody here. I wanted to bring this up too. The strutting video that everybody's been hitting on that I released a year ago has really gotten the hits. I want to thank everybody here in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and everybody who has hit on this video. And I truly am humbled and thankful that everybody pretty much here has took a great liking to me. And I have you. And y'all give the love to me every day when I'm out there, and I give it back. And I will continue to do so. Thank you all. I love you dearly. God bless you all. And have a great night.